come back with another video, and I know it's been quite a while, but I'm here to stay, and not probably not to stay because I'm so inactive. But I'm gonna this is some fucking tea for everyone. So I'm pretty sure y'all know Skate Maloli and his friend John, well, as he likes to call himself, Swazz. So I have some tea about John. Y'all are gonna like it. Okay, so it all kind of started like when I made my John account back in like May of 2016, and he followed me that same night because I asked him, I was like, how do I get a John follow? And he was like, make a Twitter for me. So I made a Twitter for him about like a year after I asked him how I get a John follow. And so the first at name on it was lowkey underscore swaz. And then I changed it to at Swazz because I found that one so much better. And um he I feel like me and John, like we've met a few times, and he's the biggest sweetheart on this earth. Honestly, he really is. And for what he did recently, I still support him. I still listen to his music. I was just listening to it earlier, but it kind of changed the way I saw him. Kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a big deal, but someone else would. Just because it's John, and I don't really know like what to say about the situation because sorry, I'm really cold. I'm not trying to cry. I'm just really cold. And I don't know. So it all goes back to when I made a John account in May 2016, around there. And um I didn't really like interact with him. Well, I mean, I did. I tweeted him and everything else like that. And I made this thread, and I was like, thread of ugly, and then I put in parentheses, we all know who I'm talking about. And it was a thread of John, and it was just posting like these ugly pictures of him, talking about like roasting him and stuff like that. And I saw him like a couple times after I made the thread, and he didn't say anything about it the first time, but the second time, I mean, I was kind of getting a little rude, a little mean, but I was only joking. It was only a joke. It was not serious at all. And he did say something. He was like, "Oh yeah, your thread," and then he was like, he tried to sound like he was offended, but then he was like, "It's funny though." So I didn't really find a reason to stop posting on it. So I continued to post on the thread until recent events. That's why my pin tweet has changed. So if you go look on my account, it is no longer at Blaze Swaz, it is at Blaze Bucky P. Um, I and I also think because I changed my at name, the last time I did see him, I did ask him. I was like, "Did you notice I changed my at name?" And he was like, "Oh, you did? Really? Huh? Huh? I see you." And it was just, he probably was low key offended, but I don't know because when I before when I changed my at name, it was when around the same time it was like before he started making the sweatpants and like his own merch and stuff, that merch collab that he did. And I bought the pants. I bought the sweatpants, so I don't really know what the big deal is, but I noticed I was on the phone with my friend Maddie one night, and let me see what night it was. I pulled up February 3rd, and she noticed that he read her DMs. So I went to go see if he read mine, and he did because he has his red receipts on. And so I started going off on Twitter because I was furious because that he read my DM, because I was basically pouring my heart out to him, saying that I wanted him to have his own song and I wanted him to not be on his songs, but only be on the song for 30 seconds, basically. And basically, I was telling him that he has so much potential to like do this and everything else. And he just read it and brushed it off. And then before I made a video of myself calling him ugly, because it's what I do. I call John ugly, and it's just what I do. And I feel like that made him more pissed off because okay, so I feel like the things that made him pissed off was my thread, me changing my at name, and me making that video of him calling him ugly. And also sending him this changing okay, so me, my friend Maddie, and my friend Andy, and I all have a group chat, and we added John into it, and I changed the group chat name to John is a dick. All because he just read my DM. He read our DMs. And so, in the group chat, I sent, and I'm reading it word per word on what I said. John, this is really not the John that I started to like from the end of 2013. I don't know who this new John is, or as you like to call yourself, Swazz. But I am not fucking here for it. The John from 2013 to the middle of 2017 got all red when girls called him daddy and shit, so I have no idea where this confidence came from of you starting to like tweets about these 12-year-olds. We'll get to that in a second. Calling you daddy. I can't believe it. I don't know the whole thing about you just looking at DMs, but seriously, I poured my heart to you talking about how much fucking potential that you have in this music shit. And then there's like this little part, but I'm not gonna read. But I know. Oh, not that part. You're really starting to change, and I'm thinking it started because of making your music. Like, I'm sorry, but I truly think that's it. No offense, John, but I liked you better when you were Nathan's hype man and didn't have your music. He left the group chat, and he unfollowed me on Twitter. Keep in mind, this kid was following me since May 2016, and he unfollowed me February 3rd, 2018. And so I was on the phone with Maddie when this happened. And as I started to thinking about it more and more, I started to think that I don't really know what to do, because at that moment I was angry not only at John but at myself for what I had done and what I said to him, and that he's probably never gonna talk to me again at another Nathan show or whenever I see him, which will probably be March 1st. I feel like he's just gonna ignore me when I walk up to him, because normally when I walk up to him, I'm like, hey, John. He's like, hey. And I feel like now he's just gonna be like, hi. Or like brush me off and stuff like that. I feel like what I did leading up to this just wasn't like, I'm not gonna say wrong, but I'm not gonna say it wasn't right either, because I was just joking with like the thread and the video that I made, and changing the group chat name clearly was wrong because he left the group chat and unfollowed me. And I was the only one he unfollowed. Like, he follows Maddie too, and she was basically agreeing what I was saying, but she only sent the clapping emoji, and so he only unfollowed me. And I just like, I really don't know like what to even say, because when it happened I cried because he unfollowed me, because I only cried because I had been supporting this kid since the end of 2013, and we are in 2018 now. So 5 years, basically since I was a freshman in high school to I'm a freshman in college now. So yeah, 5 years. 5 years of my life I had been supporting this kid, from him being Nathan's hype man to him making his own music to him doing whatever the hell he's gonna do next. So it kind of just shocked me that he would do that to me because I am like, well, am basically a day one to him, and he's even said it himself. Even Nathan has said it. Like, it kind of just like shocked me that what I did, like of what I said, would basically like give him a reason to unfollow me, or like even give him a reason to not like me. I just don't know. But I just don't know what to do at this point. And he'll probably be at Nathan's show on March 1st. And I don't know if I'm going to go up to him. I don't know if I'm going to talk to him. I don't really know what I'm going to do at this point currently, but I think I'm going to talk to him just so I can see like what's going through his mind, and to see like if there's anything that I did. Clearly I did something because he got offended and unfollowed me. And I just want to see where his mind is at with this whole situation, because I feel like that I didn't do anything wrong and I was just telling my opinion, because lately he has been very cocky, not cocky, but like very confident and very cocky. Yes, cocky. Very cocky on liking these little 12-year-olds. And yes, they're 12. Not really, but some of them are 12. And they tweet him calling him daddy, baby daddy, and I see him like them. And I even tweeted it once. I was like, I see at Swazz 402 liking all these tweets about 12-year-olds calling him daddy, and he went and unliked all their tweets. So clearly what I say, like what I tweet to him, takes him into consideration on what he tweets or what he likes, but I don't know how. So because I didn't know that I had like that impact on him. But I kind of just want to see like what his mind's at. But I don't know if I'm gonna talk to him, because I feel like if I do, he's just gonna kind of like brush it off and act like that I'm not a day one, or that I don't support him still, or that I'm just doing it for attention. Like, that's not my intentions. I kind of just want to talk to him about it and see like what I did, and to see where he's at and like what he thinks about it, or what he took from it, and what he thought I was saying when I was saying something else. I kind of just want to clear it all up, but I don't know, because I don't want to go up to him and then him just brushing me off, acting like I'm nobody. I kind of just wanted to put this out here, not for you guys to hate John or anything, but to let you know on the situation, because I was tweeting about it, but I did delete some of the tweets, and like some people have been DMing me asking me what happened and everything, and I kind of just want to put it in one video so I don't have to keep explaining it to everyone. So yeah, there's that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you actually care, but I'll put all my social media in the down thing, whatever that's called. And yeah, so thanks. Bye.